Hey guys, how you doing? I hope you're well. So, what is this one? This is another top 10. Yes, sadly to your disappointment. However, at some point on the weekend, today's Wednesday, so some point on the weekend, I'm going to be meeting up with a friend. His name's Robbie G. I may have mentioned him before. Go check him out. Go subscribe to him. And he may not have very good camera quality like when he does gameplay, but he is a really funny guy. So I think you guys will enjoy him. Please go check him out. Also, what we were planning to do, you know those like hats where you just put out questions and that? It's all going to be based on one topic. Now, I know Christmas is coming up. What we do? Everyone loves Christmas. I don't have anything planned, except obviously go and see my girlfriend and see my mum. Because I live here with my stepmom and my dad, so going to see my stepdad and my mum throughout Christmas. Anyway, what this top 10 list is, a few simple steps that are vital and what I'll also personally, as a human being myself, take to survive the zombie apocalypse. I know Halloween's been and gone, but hear me out. This is the last time, other than this weekend, I'll be doing one of these until next Halloween. So let's get into it, shall we? First of all, what you're going to want to do is, if you know that for a fact this is happening and not just a small few of humans that are just so happen to be biting people and they're dead, then make sure you arm yourself, whether it be with a gun or anything that, like a blunt object, but make sure the weapon is easy to lift, so lightweight weapon, and it's easy to use. If you've got like an actual SMG, which I highly doubt, because, whoops. Let's go kill some bitches. But if you do manage to get hold of an SMG, that would be useful, or a shotgun, because most shotguns are pretty light compared to like the American assault rifle, or any other assault rifle for that matter. Assault rifles are good and effective, but they are just, they're too upfront heavy. If you've got like an old sniper rifle, that will be useful. However, I wouldn't recommend a sniper rifle in a zombie apocalypse. Sniper rifles are good from far distance, and zombies have a knack for running up to you. They're not very good up close. Not to mention, most sniper rifles are extremely heavy, so that I wouldn't suggest at all. So, rule number 2: if you are going to be prepared for this and not accepting your fate, saying, "Oh well, we're all going to die," which is a depressing aspect of it, then make sure you have supplies way before it. Obviously, at this point, there's loads of people barricading themselves in with whatever they can grab hold of: food, weaponry, electric, anything that may near enough guarantee their survival until rescue. Make sure you get your grubby little paws on those things before it's all gone. Because if you're in a house with barely any gas, any electric, you're kind of screwed there. If you've got no weaponry, you're going to get eaten. If you've got no food, you're going to die of starvation, and then you're just going to wander outside and find a nice human to pick your teeth at. So if you're going... Who's texting? You can wait. If you're going to be prepared for this, make sure you got supplies ready. If you've got food already, and electric and gas and weaponry that would support you throughout the start of it, I guess you could say, then yeah, just go for a toolbox, grab a hammer, a gun if you've got breaking things, or I don't know, whatever can basically kill a human being. Heck, you know what? A battery. I bet you can kill a zombie with a battery. I would show you, but unfortunately, zombies are not walking yet. Rule number 3: as much as you want to, by all means you want to. Like me, nothing should stop me. I mean, I live in Gosport, so apparently it's a military base, so we should be fine for a little while at least, but we're still going to die, or get attacked. First thing I'll try and do is I'll try and get to my girlfriend, because, out of everyone I know in this world, she's the one who means the most to me. I cannot possibly think of anything else but her. But it is dangerous and risky to go after loved ones. If you're going to go after loved ones, get a crew together of your friends, family, whatever, but make sure they're nearby you. Not like a few hundred miles up the street. That's no good, unless of course you've got a car, which is also a bad idea. because roads are going to be blocked off anyway. Well, likely chance. Once you've got that little crew together, if you're feeling up to it and you're feeling damn determined, determination! If you're feeling up to it and you're determined to do so, get all the weaponry, the supplies, the survival kit, medical kits. Hey, may have a chance. Just because you get injured on the way does not mean that you were bitten or scratched. Which I don't think the scratching bit works. I think it's just a biting. So, yeah, by all means, if you think you can handle it, just if you get bitten, then you might as well just end your own life there, because there's not going to be much left of it afterwards. So, save everyone else the pain and just say, you know what, I'm bitten, done. Sorry about that. Okay, and this rule is mostly for people that either smoke weed or take any other illegal drugs or drink a lot of alcohol and get pissed all the time. Try to avoid doing that unless you know for a fact you can still focus, because you don't want to be going on for a little drug train ride when a zombie apocalypse happens. You'll end up dancing with a corpse that will just want nothing more than to not give you love bites, but to actually eat your vocal cords and esophagus. I mean, just think about what you're doing first. Obviously, I have nothing against people that obviously smoke weed or drink a lot of alcohol. I know a lot of people that do that. Like, one of my best friends still smokes weed. I don't care. I don't do it personally. Like, if I was to drink, I'll drink on appropriate times, such as New Year's, Christmas, and maybe a little bit on birthdays, or whenever I just give up on everything and just say, you know what, you, B, come on, we're going to get a few drinks. But yeah, seriously though, just try and keep that in mind. Another rule, do not rely on strangers. Whether they seem trustworthy or not, you cannot trust a stranger. Never do that. As much as you want to, and as much as he/she has to offer, do not trust strangers. You don't know what their origins are. You don't know much about them, and it's very easy to lie. Me, I can do it, but I can do it quite well. I can keep a straight face, look someone dead in the eye, and lie to them. However, I'm not that sort of person. I just choose not to lie, because at the end of the day, where's it get you? Where does lying get you? It just gets you into deeper shit, then you're sitting there shoveling your way out of it again. But yeah, just don't trust strangers, and at least until you can definitely reconfirm that you can trust them, and they're not complete lunatics. And this rule is very vital. Have a backup for everything. You don't have a backup, like you can walk out there. Hang on, let me get the SMG out again. Alright. Okay, you got your gun. Whoops, silly me, there's no fucking ammunition. You're kind of screwing yourself over there. You're going to need backup on ammunition, food, place to stay, escape routes, and if you've got that one person in your group who's a complete asshole, and he just so happens to get bitten, which is why I kind of would like to team up with Justin Bieber if I was in a zombie apocalypse, because let's just be honest. Let's be fair here. If you're a Justin Bieber fan, or if you're a believer, as he calls them, that's fine. Nothing against you. But the guy is still a bit of a colossal dick. From like everything that I don't really look too much into it, because to be honest, I'm not really that person. I'll just sit around all day watching anime. But from what other people have told me, it sounds reliable enough to say that Justin Bieber is a complete asshole. Or most people just don't like him. Or a lot of people don't like him, even. Okay, this rule is mostly to do with the weapons. If you're going to have a weapon, unless of course it's proven that zombies can die from being hit anywhere like a normal human being, then other than that, if it's the same rules apply, hit them in the head to kill them, then make sure your weapon is able to pierce the skull. Likely chance, since they're decaying anyway, their skull will be rotting, so it might be slightly easier. However, the skull is still a solid part in the human skeleton, and it is hard to break. So, if you're going to hit a zombie in the head, make sure you can do it with something that's going to definitely damage the brain. So, baseball bat, bullets, knife, whatever. And also, you don't want to be a complete pussy when you have to fight them up close, because that's not going to end in your favour, mate. Also about the supplies. If you're going to be travelling a lot, which likely chance you will, stay in the same place for too long, they're going to find out where you are. So, yeah, bring backup and clothing as well. That's probably a good thing, because if you're going to be travelling for God knows how long, it could get cold, or it could get hot, you're going to want specific clothing. However, make sure the clothing is very difficult to reach your skin. Personally, I would suggest, like in cold days, wear boots, like Wellington boots if you have to. They're pretty hard to bite through. I've tried. A leather jacket, maybe some biker gloves, or if not, get the paintball gloves. You know the paintball gloves with the padding? Get some of them. They pack a hell of a punch, and they're difficult to bite through. So think about protection with clothing as well. Anyway guys, that's all I got for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please click like and subscribe. Comment down below what you think I missed, and I will add that into the future countdown. So yeah, this weekend, if I'm going down to see a few friends down that way, then me and Robbie G would be doing that hat questions thing to do with zombie apocalypse. So yeah, if you did like this video guys, once again, please click like and subscribe. Don't do it twice, because if you do, you're just kind of unsubscribing and unliking the video. Either way, that's it for this time guys, and I will talk to you later. Goodbye.